Today I'm going to prove something that might sound outrageous at first, but by the end, it will feel like the most natural truth you've always known. I'm going to prove to you that you are dreaming right now, that this entire experience, your body, this time-space reality and everything in it, is a dream, but more importantly, you are the dreamer, not the outer physical you. Not the visible self others see, but the invisible you, the pure silent awareness of being, the consciousness that observes it all. That awareness is the dreamer. That awareness is God. And since you are the dreamer, you have the power to shape this dream. You can change its contents. You can shift from one version of reality to another, because every possible reality already exists within the dream, within you. Think about this. When you're asleep at night and dreaming, it can feel so vivid, so real that you forget you're in a dream. You might walk through cities you've never seen, talk to people you've never met, and it all appears to happen independently of you. Yet, while the dream unfolds, your body lies still in bed. So who is experiencing that dream? Who is animating that world? It is you, the dreamer, who remains on the bed untouched yet aware of the movement, the sound, the sensation within the dream. And in that dream, you seem to have a body just as real as the one you have now. So, here's the question. If everything in the night dream feels real but is still within you, why would this waking experience be any different? Why do we assume this dream, what we call waking life, is not also being dreamed by you? Everything you're experiencing right now is occurring within your awareness. All sensations, movements, people, interactions, they arise within your consciousness. Nothing exists outside of the dreamer. Nothing exists independent of your awareness, because without awareness there is no experience at all. So who is this dreamer? The dreamer is your observer, the one watching behind your thoughts, the one aware of every shift and every feeling. It is your consciousness, your awareness of being, and this awareness passes through different states, different realities, that already exist within the infinite field of possibility. As you pass through a state, you animate it. You give it life. You bring it into focus by observing it through your own inner lens. This is the key. As you become aware of any given state or reality, through your own eyes, that reality awakens. It becomes alive. It becomes real. But if no awareness is present in a reality, that reality remains dormant. It still exists, yes, but it cannot be experienced. It cannot be projected on the screen of space until you, as awareness, enter it and bring it to life. In other words, every possible reality already exists. Every version of you already exists, but to activate any version, awareness must merge with it and begin to observe from within it. Only then does it become experience. This means the experience of living, breathing, walking, thinking, touching. All of it only exists as a byproduct of your awareness. Your body, your life, your world are animated from within, not from without. The outer reflects the inner. Just like in your night dreams, you're not physically moving. Your body stays in bed, yet you walk, you run. You fly, you move within the dream. The movement takes place entirely within your consciousness. The same principle applies to your waking dream. You're not really moving through space. Your awareness is shifting through versions of reality. And those shifts create the illusion of movement. Everything you experience is movement within your own dream. In Him we live and move and have our being. Acts 17:28. God became man so that man might remember and become God. That God is your awareness, and the greatest illusion, the root of all suffering, is the unwillingness to believe that I am. That your very awareness is God. Neville Goddard said this refusal to identify with your own divine self is the fundamental sin, not sin in the moral sense, but sin as missing the mark, as denying the truth of your own identity. So how do you move to another version of reality? You don't move your physical body. You move your imagination. You shift your awareness. You become aware of being another you, a version of yourself already living the life you desire, because without the awareness of that experience, you can't live it. You must become aware of experiencing what you want. Right here, right now. You cannot experience something you're not aware of, and since all experience is rooted in awareness, the only requirement to access a new reality is to shift awareness into that reality. This is not metaphor. This is not poetry. This is the mechanism of creation. This is the truth. So the experience of being in your current body, in your current life, is taking place within your awareness. It feels real because awareness is rooted here. Right now, you are animating this version of life through your focused observation. But everything around you, the people, the events, the conditions, are also taking place within you. They do not exist apart from your perception of them. Where are the others if not in your awareness? How can anything happen outside of your awareness if you are the dreamer? It's all within you, and that's why you can shift others too, not by forcing them in the outer world, but by changing the way they are represented within you, in your imagination, in your awareness. So if you want to shift to a new reality, one where your desires are fulfilled, you must first become aware of being the version of you who already lives there, right now, not in the future, not someday, but right now. There is no experience without awareness. You must enter that reality with your inner senses, seeing it, hearing it, feeling it, just like you're doing in this very moment with your current world. And once you've fully entered it in consciousness, let it go, it is done. You've activated it. Now rest in the awareness that you are already there. Because the one who is imagining, perceiving, and feeling, your invisible self, is your real self. Your awareness is God. That is what gives rise to all things, including the experience of having a body, a mind, a life. We were never born, and we will never die, except in the dream. And even birth and death are merely transitions within consciousness. They are scenes within the dream. Nothing more. Neville Goddard told of a moment when he slipped from his body in New York City and found himself in a countryside inn. As he looked around the room, he realized he was fully awake and conscious. Yet his physical body remained motionless in bed. He noticed the waitress walking, the leaves falling, and the people eating. Then he quieted his mind. His attention focused, and suddenly everything froze. The leaves stopped mid-air. The people paused in their movement. The whole scene held still, and when he relaxed his attention, everything resumed. The dream continued. The leaves fell. The people ate. Time flowed again. What does this reveal? That your attention, your consciousness, is the animating force. It is what gives motion, breath, and form to everything. Every reality exists now. You are the animating power. You are the one who dreams yourself into every possibility by observing it, by feeling it, by becoming aware of it. And as you change what you observe within, the outer dream changes to match. So, how do you shift your life? You don't force the outer, you change within. You make the desired state real in your imagination. You feel it, live it, become it, here and now, and then you let it be. You rest in the truth that it is done. You cannot experience something without becoming aware of it first. This is the law. This is the mystery. This is the divine truth. You are the dreamer. You are God, imagining yourself into form. The outer is always a reflection of the inner, and the inner is infinite. So become aware of being the version of you who already has what you desire. Feel it, be it, live it now, and let the dream unfold. It already is.